Hey guys, it's Girl Got Game. Welcome back to Hakuoki Kyoto Wins, where we're doing Sanon's Unrequited Love and First of All. So, I don't know how that's gonna go. I honestly have no idea what to expect. So I'm not gonna even bother trying to speculate. I'm just gonna see how it all plays out. So the first choice in Chapter 5 with low romance on is after we caught Sanon trying to convince Souji to take the serum. And this time we're going to say, we were going to tell him that he's fine and he doesn't need it, because, you know, we're smart. I wanted to assure Okita that he wouldn't die from his illness. But there is no guarantee that his body will be in any condition to fight in the future. Sanon seemed concerned not with the illness, but rather what Okita valued above all. Yeah, Okita doesn't really care about dying. It was true. Okita had no wish to live long, but instead he couldn't stand to think that his life's purpose would be for nothing if he remained sick. Well, yes, but... if he truly wishes to wield his sword once more, he must be willing to do anything, no matter the risk. Perhaps I simply wanted to imbue into him this same determination. Then Sanon appeared lost in his own ruminations, mumbling to himself as if he'd come to a solution. Okay, so crossroads again. And then the next option will be the same as what we picked for the good ending. We'll have to pick the other one for the bad. So I'll say when we get there. I'm glad we picked the other option the first time around, because I'm like, yeah, Souji doesn't care about dying. He wouldn't be a warrior if he really cared about dying. Being useless and not being able to help condos, what gnaws at him the most. Alright, we still skipping? Okay. They're departing. That's January. I think the next one is when Sanon comes back and is covered in blood. Yeah. So I ask him for a reason instead of approaching him. Approaching for the bad end. We'll leave that then, but let me save. Boop. Doop-a-doop boop. Okay. Okay, so let me just double check. It's asked for a reason, yes? Yes, okay. So we can continue skipping. I'm worried what kind of face. I wonder like if he's gonna make a different face if I approach him. I can't imagine he'd smile. Maybe he'll still frown, but maybe we'll get a different face, like a scowl. I don't know. Maybe his eyes will go crazy again. Who can really say? What is going to happen? Was he gonna let bargain us for our dad's knowledge? That would make some sense. I could see that happening. Hey, sister brother. Take me away again. Let's see what happens. Eee. Okay, still at the shrine. We meet up with Dad. Okay, so far so same. So far so same. And then we realize the truth. Okay, Sanon still came. And my brother reveals himself. A la Darth Vader style. But you see, I was your twin brother all along. No. Impossible. Okay, so, what was the last thing? Okay, curing the Fury side effects. Gotcha. What an enticing offer. However, I do not think I'll have any trouble getting you to talk. Sanon gripped the hilt of his sword on his hip. Chizuru, don't save your dad, please.
And here I was hoping for a peaceful solution. Last chance, how about it?
I have no faith in someone who would leave us so readily to show me any honesty. However,
If I were to coax this information out of you by force, I believe it could be done.
Sanan glanced back at me, lowering his voice so that only I could hear him. Okay.
Yukimura, run straight for Kyoto Castle. Do not turn your back. Keep going.
I can't leave you behind, Sanan. I'll fight too.
Please, do not flatter yourself. Your presence is only a distraction to me.
I could take that as a compliment, but I won't.
But if you want to help, relay this message. Inform Hijikata and Todo about what has happened here, and tell them that there is a future for us Furies. Go, now!
Sanan pushed me away, unsheathing the blade from the scabbard on his hip. Okay, so Unrequited Love version Sanan is like, you are a distraction. Requited Love Sanan is like, yeah, I could have my hand around her. She is like not a distraction at all. She gives me strength.
How dare you, Fury! I'm gonna set you straight!
Sanan, I am so disappointed in you.
Are you now? Well, I am going to wager my left arm and get what I need from you.
There was no way anything could get in the way of Sanan's charge towards my father and Kaoru. I promise I'll relay your message. So please, Sanan, come back to us safely! These are the only words I could muster. I turned around and sprinted for the exit. As the clang of sharp metal rang behind me, all I could do was run for it. Well, find out what happened to Sanan. I don't remember how or where I ran, but somehow I managed to pass detection in the streets of Fushimi to head straight for Kyoto Castle. Unfortunately, I was shocked to discover that Kyoto Castle had defected towards the opposition, meaning I desperately needed to rejoin the Shinsengumi. After even more running, I'd finally made it to Osaka, my legs throbbing from the journey. Good job though, girl, you killed it. At Osaka, I had encountered Hijikata, as well as the other men who'd arrived there for refuge. After explaining what had just happened to both Hijikata and Keisuke since leaving the magistrate, including the fates of Inoue and Sanan, I fainted! I mean, fair. You did it, girl. At least I was able to fulfill my promise to Sanan. Ugh. I had awoken, realizing I'd slept for almost an entire day. You must be starved. Osaka Castle wasn't exactly the fortress that was promised, as it was becoming a chaotic scene while we gathered ourselves for the retreat. As it went, I had heard the shogunate's army's supreme commander, Lord Yoshinobu, had fled from the war in the middle of the fighting. As the Satsuma Choshu consolidated their hold with the imperial court, they received the distinction of marching as the official imperial army. Under such circumstances, engaging them further in war would result in treason from the shogunate. So, the Shinsengumi was forced to return to Edo. We were informed that we were to board a ship that would take all of us there, but... Yes? Chizuru, it's almost time. Sorry, could we wait just a little second longer? Everyone's already left. We're the only ones here now. Aw, Keisuke waited with her to see if Sanan would come back. Ah, my heart. But Sanan might still return. Please, just a little longer. I want to wait just a little longer. Keisuke's face dropped, troubled by my words. I know that I was sort of being a hassle to him right then. Keisuke, it seemed, just wasn't in the mood to humor me, sighing as he came closer to me. Huh. Sorry. I was supposed to give you this a little while ago. But I couldn't really bring myself to mention it because you seemed so hopeful waiting for Sanan. Then Keisuke pulled something from his pocket. I found this back at the Fushimi Inari shrine that you told us about before. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to hurt you. What is it? In Keisuke's hands was a pair of bloody warped glasses. Sanon's. Why? I took it with both hands, and I pressed it tightly against my heart. Then all of a sudden, I burst into tears, sobbing my broken heart out. In a way, Sanon. These men gave their lives for me to escape, and now they were gone. Why did I deserve to still be here? If I hadn't been there, if Sanon never tried to save me. I know now that when I return to Edo, I have to leave everyone behind. It's the only way. I gripped his glasses tightly, making a vow to myself that I shall never burden anyone else with me ever again. That is so sad! Oh my god! Oh no! I'm so sad! So, I have questions. Did me being there mean that my brother and dad held back when fighting against Sanon, but when I wasn't there, they're like, well, I don't give a crap about you. You can just die now. How rude to leave bloody warped glasses behind. That is just so mean. Oh, poor Keisuke. He wanted her to believe that, you know, maybe Sanon survived somewhere out there. She doesn't really need to know that he's never coming back, but he's like, ugh. No, I gotta give her the thing. I'm touched that you gave it to her. I guess everyone knew what was going on there. Wow, I'm trying to think if there's been a sadder unrequited love ending. I mean, Souji's was kind of heart-wrenching in that he was like, if I see you again, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, oh no. We hurt him so badly, but that's just sad. Poor girl has a broken heart. It's like, that's it. No one's dying for me again. I'm out. Yamazaki hadn't even died yet, too. Poor girl. She needs therapy. And a cup of hot chocolate. Oh, wow. Okay, that was really, really sad. I'm hoping the bad ending's, like, really bad so that I don't feel sad anymore. Oh, wow. I've actually got, like, tears and things. And sniffles. My poor boy. My poor puppy boy. Oh, okay, well. That was that. That was Sanon's unrequited love ending. Right, well, once the tears have stopped flowing, I'll be back for the bad ending. So, if you guys want to see that, hopefully I'll see you over there.